After a long freaking day of work.
Yep. We are freaking back.
To Wine Wednesday. Hello guys, how are y'all doing?
Hello. Well, so as you know, my name is Aneshka,
And I'm Brie.
and we're here to with a cup of our abundance, giving everything to you all, like
Our
opening
life lessons.
ourselves, our life lessons, and like just being ourselves.
And this is
cookies.
it.
So yeah, well, as you know, we're Aneshka and Brie, and we have some videos that we have recorded, which you guys should
Go
and-
watch now. Oh, but
Yeah.
first we'll finish watching this one.
Oh, yeah, of course. After you watch this one, you can either go up and press the little thingy, or like
Y'all know what to do.
yes. So
So what are we doing today, Aneshka?
we are.
I saw you dancing at the Hollywood Mansion. You looked like a star. What a work of art.
Today is about dating life lessons. It's about to get real. And we decided just to give you a little bit of insight from our what we have learned from our relationships, and maybe it will help you guys now, or maybe down the line, or maybe you already know this lesson, and just a little refresher in our experience. So, Aneshka, do you please share with the public what are your life lessons?
Well, my first life lesson is about
Not life lesson, dating
Well,
lesson.
my
There we go.
My dating lesson is about don't let anyone anyone take your happiness away.
Okay.
Why? Because if you're not happy, then the person that you are with is not happy either. So why would you want to be with someone that is not happy and is draining your happiness? Why would you want to be with someone like that? I feel that you should be just yourself, be happy, and just share
Be
your
you.
happiness. Be you.
You freaking you.
Don't be anyone else. No, be you. Breathe. You breathe. Be you breathe. You breathe. Be. You know what? It's affecting me already.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that. We haven't even finished our glass.
No.
Okay.
The second advice that I have for you girls and boys,
And guys,
And
yeah,
guys,
this
it's
applies to
really-
both guys and girls, honestly.
exactly, it will be don't change your personality. Like be you. Like
That
we
we just
said
said,
before.
yeah.
Like be you. Be yourself. Be your goofy self. If you are goofy, just be goofy. Like there's no way that I think that's the cutest thing that you can ever see in a girl if they're goofy and
Like you're just like, you need to laugh,
just be yourself. If you like to dance. Don't be don't be shy of it. Like if you like to say goofy things, just do it. If you like to do the goofy things, just do it. If you like to walk as a penguin like I did at this weekend, just do it.
Okay, that took a turn that I didn't see, but okay.
Yeah.
So, second lesson, be you.
yeah, be you. You're cutting me off.
No.
No, just kidding. Your face.
No. I'm reiterating your
Yeah,
lesson
just
here.
Be goofy, be yourself. If you're goofy, be goofy. If you're serious, don't try to be goofy. If you're not goofy at all, if you're serious, just be serious. But don't change that for someone else. Just be you, because maybe that someone else might like that and be oh, I like that goofy person. I really oh, Brie, I like that serious person. Just kidding. But yeah, just be you, be yourself, be your goofy self. Don't change that for anyone in the entire world. Third lesson, and last but not least, will be Stop taking a minute.
I'm sorry.
Would be leave the relationship, right?
Live it.
Leave the relationship.
Okay.
Don't leave it. Like walk out.
Don't
of it.
leave.
No.
Live it.
Enjoy the relationship. If you start to worry about that person cheating or doing something that he shouldn't, then just that's when you have to leave the relationship. Because I'm gonna say enjoy. If you don't enjoy the relationship and like you're not happy with it, then
Why are you even in it?
exactly. Then
Why are you wasting your time and you're wasting the other person's
There's
life?
no
Oh,
point for
time.
you like to be in it if you're not living it. If you're worrying and like looking through a hole, being like, oh my god, he's gonna cheat. I'm gonna go and prevent it. I'm running to go and prevent that. No, that's not gonna happen because you're not gonna even notice. That's just gonna happen. And I'm telling you this with so what's the word? But so like because I was like
Determination.
that exactly.
Like you're saying it with
Determination.
confidence, knowing that if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
Just gonna happen because I've been through it. Like I try to prevent something that it happened anyway. Like he cheated on me, and even though I tried to do my best, I try to be there. I try to do this and that, but I also try to like be careful with him and always like tell him, oh listen, I'm scared. I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to do this. Like he still did it. So I worry all these years for nothing. Like I stopped being happy. I stopped being myself. I stopped being happy. I stopped doing all the things that I should have just because I was worrying about something that it was gonna happen.
Yeah.
So just enjoy the relationship. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. If it doesn't, then good, great, amazing. That's a guy that you deserve, and he will be there for you. And the worst, through the ups, but just leave it. I think that's the best thing that you should do. Enjoy the relationship, and that's pretty much that's it.
Yeah,
That's
and you're
it.
obviously applying these lessons
Yeah.
to your current
Relationship
now.
I
Like,
am.
yeah, and that's what it is all about. Like, you learn these lessons and you don't go and repeat your mistakes.
Exactly, because if you're
Yeah.
repeating, then life is gonna keep
What are
putting
you
them in
learning
front of you.
at the end of the
Like,
day? Yeah.
exactly. The universe will be like, here. When I put it right there, because you have not learned anything, then
Yeah.
girl, just open your freaking eyes and be like, hey, if this happened to me, then there's something that I need to learn from it. Now
Take
apply
the
it.
lesson
Take the
and
lesson
apply
and
it.
apply it. Don't just start doing the same thing because it's gonna be like a cycle. It's gonna keep repeating until you just break that cycle and just start learning and applying those lessons.
So then that would be a thing like, what was I gonna say? Like, if you don't fix your toxic ways before going into a new relationship, you are gonna experience the same thing over and over. So you have to learn from these lessons, take from it, and don't regret being in the relationship actually, because even though it was maybe it was a terrible relationship, but at least you lived
learned
it
something.
and you learned, and now you're a better person because you've learned this lesson, and now you're moving on to a better relationship and you're applying those lessons, and you're gonna be better.
Exactly.
You're gonna be better for yourself. First and
exactly,
foremost,
that's the
you're
first thing.
you're the best for yourself. You're happy, and now you're bringing the other person for that ride. Like we said in our previous video, you're happy with yourself.
And then you're
And
bringing
you-
that person with you. You're not.
Mhm.
That person's not gonna make you happy. You're
Exactly.
making yourself happy first, and then you're telling that person, like in a way, that
Mhm.
he's going to accompany you, like be there with you, not be the person who will make you happy.
Exactly.
So with that said,
Meanwhile,
Esto es un party por debajo del agua. Baby, busca tu paraguas. Estamos bailando como peces en el agua. Ey, como peces en el agua. Agua. No existe la noche ni el día. Aquí la fiesta mantiene encendida. Siempre que pasa me guiña. Ey, dulce como piña.
Bree, what are your 3
My 3 lessons.
lessons?
And I picked 3 lessons because of course, I have had so many more other lessons, but I picked 3 because of the 3 serious relationships that I've had. So, starting with the first one, and this was my high school sweetheart.
Yeah, your high school sweetheart.
High school sweetheart. High school sweetheart. But I was 15. He was 2 years older than me. It was a 2.5-year relationship. Now you're like, oh shoot, like starting from 15 to like a serious relationship, that's a little bit like, now that I think about it, that's a little bit too much, but
It is.
yeah. But I learned from it that I was not ready for commitment at that age. I was definitely not in the right mindset, or I was not mature enough for me to want to be in a long-term relationship. Like, he started talking about a wedding ring and about marriage, and I had not even turned 18 yet, and I was like, oh, am I ready for that step? Or I haven't even gone to college. I'm still applying to college. Like, there's no way I'm gonna get married. And my priority at the moment was to get straight A's and to get through the sports that I was doing and just doing me. Like, I was not ready for commitment. So that is for sure like a hard lesson that hit me in the face, because I was like, as a young kid, I was like, I'm so in love, and like, I'm in a relationship that's for 2 years. Like, this is gonna be forever and ever. Like, you know, that little like sparkle love, that puppy love that I thought it was gonna be forever. But obviously, learned not ready for commitment. Fast forward to the other relationship. Now you know, right? Another relationship for 3 years. I guess I don't play when I'm in a relationship.
I can see that.
Yeah, I don't play because I'm picky with the person that I'm with, and I know I've always known what I like in a person.
And I also think that you need to have that connection.
I need to have that connection, yeah.
Like, if you don't have that connection, then
Exactly. Like, I felt like I needed to have that connection in order for me to be with that person long term. And as I said, do not play around when I date a person. Like, I'm dating them for long term. So we were together for 3 years. We had our we had our little break. Hey. We had our little break for a couple months. Shortly enough, we decided to get back together because that's just how life happened, and we continued going on for, I think, another 1.5 years. So that made 3 years. He became my everything, my hero, that's the person that I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna marry him. This is gonna be my forever. And it was not that puppy love, because we had already gone through some rough times at that point, and like, mainly from my side. So he became my hero. He was like, oh my God, I'm gonna marry this person.
like, God,
He's my one and only.
he's my king. He's the someone I'm marrying.
Exactly. And so I thought that's where it was gonna go, because we were what, I think 2 years off from like finishing college. We're like, okay, we're gonna graduate, we're gonna get married.
He's gonna propose to me at a graduation. And I just kidding.
No, I didn't even think about that, but I did think about marriage, and I was serious about it. Like, I was like, oh, I want this. Like, I really, really want this.
Yeah.
Obviously, things did not go as planned, and unfaithfulness and lies happened, and whew, that was the hardest slap in your face. Like, how you thought, Bree? You thought you were gonna get married. No, but it happened, and I learned, I think this was the hardest lesson I had ever learned in my life. And this was the words, I am enough. I thought about it.
But why you thought about it? What was your the biggest lesson? Why was your
That I was enough.
why?
But
what
this,
happened that it made you think that was your biggest?
because after that happened, like, that I found out in a very nasty way, and cried myself to sleep for days. Like, woke up crying, went to sleep crying. Like, oh, it was rough.
But why?
But because that person was my everything, you know?
But what did he do?
He was unfaithful.
He cheated on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he cheated on me. But I hate saying those words. I hate saying those words because, like, I don't know. I just hate that.
But like I said,
But that is the truth. That is what happened.
Exactly.
Um,
and that's something that it's just like it's
It
gonna
happens, yeah.
It's just gonna happen. It's not something that you are gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry, it was a mistake. Like,
No.
hit it. Oh,
No, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Not even close
it's
to
just
the
I was
truth.
drunk. Oh, I'm sorry, I was this. No, that's an option. Like, if you wanna take it, if you are like, if you don't like that person, that one that you are with, you're gonna cheat. Like, you are gonna do it for sure. Like, there's no way that that's gonna be a mistake. There's no way that that's gonna be something that it will just happen because it happened.
Well, I quote him. He said, oh, it's been 2 years now since it happened. Or 3 years, actually. He said, and I quote, I did not know what was happening. I did not know what was happening.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, and I was like,
I don't know what is happening. No,
No, yeah.
That's something that like, if that person did that to you,
No,
he
yeah.
doesn't deserve it. You
No,
are
yeah.
enough. You're more than enough.
Exactly, but as you know, as the moment happened, and at first I was like, wait a minute, like, it was not my fault. But then, as the day or two went that after I found out, like, I started questioning myself. I was working full time. I was going to school full time. And I was like, maybe I was tired all the time. Maybe I wasn't visiting him enough. I wasn't doing this. I wasn't doing that. It's my fault.
Nope.
No, but then I thought, and this was after weeks of crying. Like, oh, I don't even know how I even cried that much. Like, that was ridiculous. Worst thing ever. But eventually, just hit me. I was like, wait a minute.
What a minute.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Hold on.
Hold up.
It's a chapa. The chapa.
Yeah.
Bueno, okay.
Yep. Like the song, like she said. It was like the song, and I was like, no, yeah. It just hit me, like the
You was
realization.
like, wait, yes, it's like the song, like, it's the chapa.
I didn't even think the song was out back then. Oh my god.
But yeah, no, that happens a lot. Like, that happens when you think that it was your fault. Because it did happen to me too. Like, it happened in the way it happened in the way that he tried to like blame it on me and say, like, tell everyone, because he makes me my stepmom, my dad.
It was her fault. She didn't do enough. She was not enough. She did everything. It's
And
her
I
fault.
was like, what? Why are you talking about? Like, I
She
was
made
always,
me text the other person. She
Yeah.
made me have sex with somebody else.
She held my hand and she was like, hey, I like you. Hey, I'm separating. No, but like, I was there working, taking care of my daughter, like, trying to be the best person that I could, because that's how I am. Like, I always try my best. But when you come at me with a knife in the back, like, I stop. I change. Like, I can be the sweetest person ever. I know. I can be the goofiest person ever. I can be
I've seen it.
but when you betray me,
I saw that part too. I saw her faces. And I seen her cry, and then I cry with her. And
yeah, you only made me cry once.
No,
Twice.
twice. And the second time you told me not to cry, and I was like, oh. And I was like, because if she cries, I cry, and then we're both crying, and we can't stop crying.
Yeah, exactly. And we don't want that. So
Yeah.
yeah, I change so much in every
In every way. Yeah.
And that's how
And
you are too, 'cause
that's
you
what
did.
has to happen. Yeah. After that realization hit me, and like I said, hardest lesson I had to learn was that I wasn't indeed enough at the end of the day. I'm educated, working hard, know my value. I was enough. I am enough. That's it. Like, that was it. And I just moved on. I found myself again, got back into shape, and I was good. Like, I didn't need the person anymore.
That's how it is, and that's how it's supposed to be. That is how it's supposed to be. And that's how we're supposed to do things, pretty much.
Yeah.
3 hours later.
Alright. Final but like you said, not least, lesson. And actually, in this last relationship, I learned a lot of lessons. But the most important one was Okay. The most important lesson was that you cannot change the other person. The other person must want to do the change. And if you are not happy and you've already communicated that with the person and they still haven't changed after multiple mistakes and you're not happy, you leave.
Exactly.
I was definitely not happy. Obviously, you saw that. Dimmed my light, but once that,
Did a lot.
it was
A lot.
it was not the best time in my life, but nonetheless, like, I learned the lesson and I didn't leave it in bad terms, I could say, because
You were honest.
I was honest and I like I said, I communicated my feelings that I was not happy and I needed something else. I needed something more, and that just was not it. And it wasn't like he was not enough. It was just that we were at two different points in our lives that maybe just was the best for us.
Yeah.
So, like I said, not in bad terms. Told the person we'll always love them, but not in love with them. We'll always love them and support them, but that's it. That's it. And I just left. So,
Yeah.
that was it. Those were definitely important lessons, and they were rough, and they were painful,
Yeah.
but they were necessary. And I feel like they have the lessons that you had, the lessons that I had, like, it prepared us for this exact moment where we are now in our lives. And everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason, and we're happier and we're okay.
Yes, we are.
I feel like most adults, we need to learn through trauma. And I've
Yes.
said this before, like,
That's-
we need to learn
Yeah,
through trauma.
we have to go through those experiences and only we can learn. And the most important thing is we have to put those experiences in a way.
Yeah.
I lost the whole.
No, it's okay.
We
Yeah.
have to like take advantage of those experiences in a way we can go ahead and put them to work, like in our future relationships. We have to like take those learning lessons and like put them to work and just start working on them and just like I say, just
Yeah. And
work
this,
on them.
exactly. And this is by no means us throwing any hate or any negativity towards the persons that we've dated. I'm actually super thankful for all those three persons that I had in my life. I will forever hold a perfect, like, a special place in my heart. As cheesy as that sounds, they really do hold a special spot in my life because they taught me very important lessons, and I will always have their back if at any point they need me, but as a friend. Because we've already had our point of romance, our point of lessons, experiences, and we're past that.
So, 100% agree.
Yeah.
And with that said,
With that
we
said,
are down for Wednesday edition. So I hope you guys like this video. I hope this helps. And I hope that you guys can take something good from it, and just if you have been through it and you feel connected with it and you feel that this helps you, you can just go ahead and let your experience on the comments. And then if we have been through it, because we have been through more, but we're just taking the most important right now, we can just go ahead and like tell you, oh yeah girl, of course we have been through it, so like we can help you like talk about it. And we can, or like I don't know, if you just want to share it and just like take that out of you, you can just go ahead and do it. We're here. And with that said, I hope you guys like this video, share it,
and
comment your thoughts,
subscribe.
and subscribe.
Hit that little ring notification because we premiere every Monday and Wednesday.